The Rams will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Buffalo's offense trots out there to open this game. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Breaks into the clear. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Give it to the back again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Salter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
1st down, looking to throw the football. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. The Rams offense comes out for their first possession today. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Rams' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. A quick throw out left, complete. The Rams pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. With the catch, it's a bunt. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Rams begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The Rams are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Ross. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
First down and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Salter. He breaks free. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Colorado State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Buffaloes line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. To the air, it's Salter. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Ball handed off. They can't stop him. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The ball is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And the Rams will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Salter. Makes a quick grab.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
It's second down after that completion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that is a textbook read here by the quarterback. He saw cover one, which means that's a single high safety look in man coverage. You throw the ball to the outside part of the field, you know that help from the middle of the defense is going to be a little bit late getting there. It's exactly what he saw. He puts that one out there for a nice completion.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Rams will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards. That completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Salter. Caught by the receiver. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Will we see a touchdown here in the 1st half? It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Looking downfield. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Rams look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Colorado offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone now. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The pocket breaking down. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll use the ground game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Catch made on the right side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Rams will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Offense operating from the pistol. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Buffaloes will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but first down. The Rams looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Grabbed by the receiver.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick completion to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Crosses the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's reeled in. It's Miller.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Buffaloes looking to cash in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Back to throw. It's Salter. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second down and long now from their own 6. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. He'll try to throw it again, backed up on 3rd and long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the Rams will bring their punt team on the field now. This one will be fair caught.